The starting lineup.
There should be... Plenty of action. Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. To the right side. Three-pointer by... Embiid drills the three-pointer.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on George. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got 5.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
The kick out to Williams. No good on the 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Williams a screen. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Maxey finds George. Outside Martin. Here's Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Now, here's Dort. He's covered by Maxey. Bucket is good.
The mid-range jumper from Dort. Giving the defense a little wrinkle.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Outside Martin. Pass to Embiid. Back to Martin. Embiid wide open. Again, Philadelphia.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Maxey. High post, Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 9.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre outside. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. That's a 2 from Martin. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So the Thunder 5 right now. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot, manning the middle. And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Outside, Maxey. George passes to Oubre. Now, Maxey. It's deflected. Williams against Martin. Right side, Williams. And stolen by Drummond. And now the 76ers on the break. And Drummond throws it down.
That is 280 pounds sprinting the floor. Andre Drummond in transition.
Martin against Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Maxey. On the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Gordon's checked in for Martin. Here's Dort. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game to the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important. We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Caruso against Oubre. Williams kicks to Caruso. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
They're trailing by 4. Now Williams hasn't made one yet. Dort with the ball. Maxey covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Oubre dishes to Drummond. On the wing, George. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso with the ball. Maxey covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 76ers lead. Drummond working against Dort. Drummond passes to Oubre. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Gordon. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Nobody near Williams. Good on the 3-point shot. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Embiid. 11 points in the game. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
City ball.
Oklahoma City trailing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wiggins finds Williams. Back to Wiggins. Left side Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Jones sets the pick for Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Here's Lowry. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. For the 3. Pass to Joe from downtown. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Joe's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Embiid the screen. The drive by Lowry. And that one is good. Lowry's got his first points of the game.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Embiid on the attack. What a move by Embiid.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Thunder leading by 3. Jones with it. Pass to Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. Outside, Martin. Pass to Gordon. Outside for Martin. Rebound by Wallace.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Now here's Embiid. He's got 13. Drummond's checked in for Embiid.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
A minute 20 left in the third. The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe.
2 shots.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. The Thunder leading by 3. Jones, the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Team foul.
No good on that one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Dylan Williams is checked in for Jones. Dort comes in for Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wiggins. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. And that one drops. 12 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Martin finds Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. 17-foot shot on the way. Dort misses. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Caruso. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Your Sixers EST.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Oubre. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Oubre. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair for him will be Williams. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise and a
Personal foul. First team foul. Stance. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
One of the more difficult calls to make.
Taking 2
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Outside, Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good, George.
How about the range? I mean, that's big-time, limitless range. I'll tell you, you better check him when he steps over the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, George. Oubre on the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the rejection by Holmgren. And they're able to recover. The Thunder with the lead. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Pull-up jumper. Again, Oklahoma City. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away. Just doing a great job creating chaos.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Martin against Williams. Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. Caruso with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Yep, that one goes. And the Thunder lead by 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Dort. Nobody near Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
George dishes to Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball. Embiid gets to George. Pass to Embiid. Over Holmgren. Embiid, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Caruso against Maxey. And here is Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
It's George on the wing, defended by Dort. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Williams against Martin. Williams passes to Dort. Over in the corner, Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Philadelphia has possession. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martin. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for Philadelphia, Caleb.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. That brings them within 5.
And that was such a great chance to make it a one-possession game, and he barely got anything out of it. That's tough.
The wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from 3-point range. George from deep 3-point land, and they recover it. Launches it from deep. So we see the Thunder get the win here. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And the highlighted... This game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Brunson. Lets it fly. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. The next rebound. Maxey against Brunson. Takes it inside. Hart from long range. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
They set a pick. And it's Maxey missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Rejected by George. And they're able to recover. Outside Brunson. Oubre with a steal. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Martin with a screen on Brunson. Maxey passes to Martin. They can't stop the run with that one. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hart finds Bridges. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Bridges. George with a steal. Outside Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hits the three-pointer.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Anunoby a screen on George. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Embiid. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nice shot by George.
And you know what? The high release point George has helps him, especially when really challenged by the defense. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Outside Maxey. There's the 3. Hart pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Martin, the pass to George. Up top, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right side, Anunoby. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Now here's Brunson. Driving inside. It's tipped. Here's Towns. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Jumps up, and it's powered home by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby tucks it last. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Outside Oubre. Tries the spin move. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Knicks out in front. They're up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Kenyon Martin is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Clock at 6. Gordon with a screen on Hart. Oubre can't hit. Knicks leading by 3. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Anunoby against Martin. On the take. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges with it. Oubre picks him up. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 9 points. 76ers trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Towns. Hart against Martin. Towns is screen on Martin. Hart passes to Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For 3, Maxey. Martin with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. It's stolen by Hart. Here we go, 1-on-1. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Drummond Oh, and Towns with the block.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Here's Hart. Rebound by Philadelphia. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Gordon finds Maxey. Shoots. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
A new lineup here for New York. Screen by Robinson. Here's Ryan. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. To the inside. Here's George. And the jam by George.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Achua passes to McBride. Achua with a screen. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to McCain. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. With 1 on the clock. Here's Achua. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it. And
thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Ryan in at the 3. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
New York leading by 16. Achua with a screen on George. Ryan, no good. The 76ers shooting 35% so far in this one. Connects from downtown.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Oh, sweet move. Pass to Ryan. Over to the left wing. Outside Payne. McBride with it. Got a piece of it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McBride's got 5.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Robinson against Embiid. The 3. The offensive rebound. George with a steal. Up top, Embiid. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Achua. 2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
George hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. 76ers trail by 17. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one from long range. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A little role reversal here for Lowry. Typically, Kyle is the one setting others up.
Philadelphia shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Fourth team foul.
And that one misses.
New York foul. Cameron Payne. That's his second personal foul.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Knicks leading by 14. From behind the arc. Pass to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Robinson. Drummond defending. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Knicks lead by 16. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
There's the triple. Drummond grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Lowry. Here's Quinones. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
A good display of Lowry's court vision there. Nice feed to the open man.
Here's Achua. Outside McBride. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. McBride's got 11.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Robinson with a steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McBride passes to Achua. Drummond against Robinson. Goes back up. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Ryan. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter at. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Philadelphia has possession. 11-point game. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. For 3, Maxey. Counted from distance. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
For 3, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Towns a screen on Martin. Here's Anunoby. Yep, right through the net. And the Knicks lead by 9.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Martin finds Maxey. Oh, Embiid snatches it out of the air and throws it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Martin, the pass to George. And here's Oubre. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
For 3. And Hart is good for 3.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Knocked loose. Fast break, New York. Here's Towns. Another one falls for New York. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Martin, he's checked in for Martin. George's shot is off. Knicks leading by 11. 3 on 3. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Embiid. Off target from outside. The 76ers running out of time. It's Martin on the wing. He buries it from 3. Martin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Anunoby. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Embiid finds George. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
3-pointer Embiid. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sends it home from 3-point land. And it's an 11-point Knick lead.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Towns for three. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's George. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Brunson. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 9. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside Anunoby. Towns passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. All the time. Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Josh Hart, Anunoby out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the one spot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Hart has it in the corner. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. They'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And here is Williams after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Anunoby, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Brunson, here we go. And the rejection by Holmgren. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here's Hart. Bridges outside. Stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he converts the layup.
Dort with great hands there, just looking to pick a pocket or two, and he jumps all over it.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Driving in. Hart, wide open. He fires. And he's good on the three ball.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Williams attacking. Towns with the steal. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Now, here's Anunoby after the miss from Chet Holmgren. Anunoby passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Caruso, the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the middle. Towns wide open. Traps in the tray.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Williams against Anunoby. Pass to Towns. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Now Holmgren, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren beyond the arc. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just one in the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got the lead back up to 4 now for New York.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 9, 6 to shoot. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 4. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Caruso. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns kicks to Hart. Caruso with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Holmgren. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Anunoby. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Caruso against Hart. Over in the corner, Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Offline with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Caruso, no good. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Out left of the wing. Left side, Towns. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for New York.
And such poise in pressure situations. Anunoby doesn't let it get to him. Fantastic at keeping his composure.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hart. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing by. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Cameron Payne. Mitchell Robinson out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Ryan in at the 3 set. Wiggins surveying the floor. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Wallace. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
There's a screen by Achua. Here's Payne. Rebound by Williams.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Robinson passes to Achua. Back to Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Achua. That one good for 2. Achua's got his first basket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Wiggins dishes to Jones. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. And the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Williams passes to Joe. From deep. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Ryan. It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Joe passes to Wallace. 1:41 left to play in the third. Pass to Wiggins. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Pulls it up. And it falls over the rim and in. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game. 1:24 left to play in the third. Now Payne. No scoring in this one. Fires the three. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. And here is Williams. Guarded by Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Here's Williams. Outside, Jones. Wiggins in the post. Achu is on him.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Robinson a screen on Wallace. Driving the lane. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Achua. Here's Wallace. Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. Back to Wiggins. And finished off by Williams.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Thunder. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Out to Bridges. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Williams. Anunoby kicks to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson drives to the hoop. Drives in. Brunson takes the hit.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Got a piece of it. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. And here is Hart. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Lock it 2. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Holmgren against Towns. Williams looking over the floor. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Knicks trail by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Oh, huge moment from JP. Brunson knocking it down.
Hart against Caruso. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this one. And the layup is up and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Caruso. To tie it up. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Anunoby outside. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Money!
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Williams, a screen on Bridges. It's intercepted. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Harden slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Wiggins. Intercepted. Fast break, Philadelphia. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Caruso, he's checked in for Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. The shake. It's rebounded by George.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
On the attack, Embiid. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. George outside. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wiggins finds Williams. Wiggins against George. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. George outside. And no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Martin. Pass to Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Embiid no good on that one.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Williams against George. Here's Dort. And that one is stopped right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. The coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Thunder trail by 4. Caruso with it. Oubre picks him up. Caruso, pass to Sajang. Back to Caruso. There's a screen by Jang. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 4. To the wing on the left. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. And here's Caruso. Williams, a screen on Oubre. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's George. No points so far. Up top, Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Lowry. Some solid defense from Williams.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Kenyon Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dort with a steal.
And yes, that was a lazy cross-court pass. I mean, you're just begging to have it picked off. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's George. Good work defensively by Dort. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Good on both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Williams into the lane.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Here's SGA. Outside, Williams. From outside, off the mark. 76ers trail by 4. Oubre on the wing. Drummond inside. He's against Jang. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded. Sinks that one from the post. Caruso's gotten 4 this quarter. And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
Thunder leading by 4. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Can't hit from in close. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. 76ers trail by 7. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Over Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 14.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Williams. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. And some changes here for the 76ers. Martin, he's checked in for Martin. Gordon comes in for Paul George. And it's Jackson in for Lowry. Mitchell against Jackson. Outside Jones. On the wing, Caruso. Gordon with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Pass to Embiid. Gets it off. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Carlson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls it. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Drummond. Second chance shot. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Joe, defended by Gordon. Joe up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And was determined to get in there. Jackson in with the big boys.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Joe. Jones sets a screen. Joe, the pass to Mitchell, and there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Wallace outside, 6 to shoot. Jack's up a 3, and it's Martin with the rebound. 76ers trail by 3. Jackson on the wing. Here's Gordon. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Yeah, sees the floor well. I mean, Jackson, a fantastic facilitator.
Outside Joe. Pass to Carlson. Here's Wallace. Takes the 3. On target from range. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Back to Jackson. Here's McCain. Watch by Wallace. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Pass to McCain. For the tie. And Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Joe on the wing, defended by Gordon. Now here's Jones. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Jackson. And he makes it on the layup.
And challenging the defense inside, Jackson with no fear.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Down low, Carlson. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 3.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gordon outside. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Gordon's got 5.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Mitchell finds Jones. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Joe. From deep. Good work defensively by Gordon. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Drummond. For the lead. Second chance effort. Goes up again. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Drummond's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Mitchell. No luck on that one. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sixers ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Out to the right wing. Here's Martin, 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander fires the 3, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And he gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Williams misses. The Sixers leading. Embiid inside. He's against Jay. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Kicks it to George. To the paint. Outside Oubre. Back to Martin. Oubre passes to George. Here's Martin. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Embiid inside. He's against Jay. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Williams misses. Philadelphia leading by 4. Embiid, high post. He's against Jang. Martin finds Embiid. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Dort against Oubre. Here's Embiid. The shot's good. Embiid's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Embiid just powers his way in.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
And that one's good. Williams has got 21.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's George with the drive. No good with a layup.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, George with a steal! 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Martin with a screen on Williams. George finds Embiid. Jang pulls it in. Dort against Oubre. Dort, the pass to Williams. Can't connect from short range. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's George in at the small forward.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Oubre with the steal. High post, Embiid. Over Hart, 9 feet out. That is good off the back rim and in.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Here's Embiid, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And Embiid drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Maxey with it. Brunson picks him up. And it's Martin missing. Knicks on offense. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Embiid trains it from beyond the arc. Embiid's got 7 points.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. The 3. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Anunoby is screen on Maxey. Brunson finds Towns. Hart again to Oubre. Hart the pass to Towns. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. Pass to Embiid. The 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 3. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Now Embiid, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. Outside, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oubre with it. Hart covering. From deep, George misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Hart. He's got 5, and it's good for 2.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, George. Driving to the basket. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Towns wide open. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia. And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So to begin the 2nd quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
After Brunson fires it up. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. A nice shot by George.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Towns, the pass to Bridges. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
The 76ers making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
George sets a screen for Lowry. Outside, George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Lowry with the ball. Brunson picks him up. New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Anunoby has the open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Lowry kicks to George. Back to Lowry. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson with a clean look. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And creating a little separation here, gaining in confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. 3 on 3. Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Abusele passes to Lowry. Abusele kicks to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. George with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 20.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Anunoby passes to Hart. Lays it up off the glass. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Lowry can't get it to go. New York leading by 6. Here's Anunoby. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's George on the wing. Oh, good on the triple. Oubre against Anunoby. And Brunson has it in the corner. Over Lowry. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Precious Achiuwa being out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Ryan in at the 3. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Nice move. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Lowry.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
That one goes in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Three-pointer by Embiid. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Ryan. Deep 2 from Robinson to the left wing. McBride with the ball. Back to Robinson. Lets it go from the wing. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right side, Gordon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Achiuwa kicks to Payne. Back to Achiuwa. Pass to Ryan. Vader on the way. Sinks the triple. Ryan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Embiid, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Robinson left side. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, it's hauled in by Gordon. The 76ers trail by 6. To the wing right side. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The three-pointer no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Robinson, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Robinson, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Gordon. Here's McCain. His three-pointer's off the mark. It's tipped. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Payne. Robinson on the wing. Back to Payne. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. New York, no good that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And it's Payne in the corner. The shot misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3 for the tie. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pass to Towns. Goes back up, and it goes down 2 points. Towns has got 7.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
To the left side wing. McCain, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Abuele's checked in.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Free throw good, Maxey. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Bridges outside. On the wing, Anunoby. On deep, Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
Martin dishes to Gordon. Here's Drummond. Outside, Maxey. Hits it from three-point range. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 76. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Martin is out there with Gordon, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And they're on the break. Bridges, no one around him. That three off the mark. The 76ers lead. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hart.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Here's Bridges. Out to Brunson. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 14 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Martin comes in for Martin. And it's George in for Eric Gordon. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Knicks lead by 3.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Here's Embiid. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Oubre. And the jam by Oubre.
How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
Brunson draws the double. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
No one covering.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
It's too hard. The kick out to Town. Off target with his 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Martin with the bucket.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
The kick out to Town. Here's the 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. For 3, Oubre. Here's Martin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now the 76ers on the break. And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Towns with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Bridges. And here is Anunoby. Launches a 3. Up again. And Bridges able to finish.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Outside, Maxey. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Brunson, a screen on Martin.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George sets a screen for Maxey. Looking for George. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And it's all knotted up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Brunson. That's a 2 from Towns. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Martin with a screen on Bridges. And Martin now top of the key. George with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Martin, and there's the drive.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
The 76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. George finds Embiid. Back to George. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George against Bridges. Outside, Martin takes the 3. Oubre on the wing. Brunson covering. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid from outside. They get it back. Oubre gets to Embiid. Left side, Maxey. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Maxey's got the first points here in the overtime period for Philadelphia. New York's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And here's Embiid. To the paint. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Anunoby. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 19 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Money!
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's the first. That brings them within 2. Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. And Embiid drops them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Here's Philadelphia.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby good night.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hard against Oubre. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. Fires for 3. Nails the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They escape with a victory, although they need an extra period to get it done. The matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Dort wide open. And the 3 off target. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Brunson finds Anunoby. Bridges against Dort. 6 to shoot. Brunson, no good. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thanks, David. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Over in the corner, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Towns. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges kicks to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Holmgren. A shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City Hall.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Lets it fly. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And that ties it up.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brunson goes in. Pass to Towns. Here's Bridges. Here's Hart. Defended by Caruso. Hart kicks to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Williams. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Holmgren. In the jump by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Dort. Williams has a screen for Dort. Shoots over Bridges. And that one comes up a bit short. Alley-oop try. It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
You got Josh Hart. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. He can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. No problems knocking that one down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Blocked again.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And Greg, you think about what they call the float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Hart. 5 on the clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on him.
Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Holmgren gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Robinson, the pass to Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. To the paint. Caruso with the steal. And here we go. From deep three-point land, Dort misses. Knicks trail by 3. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Clock at 6. Caruso, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Here's Topic. Wiggins outside. Pass to Topic. Now Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Here's Topic. Puts up a 3. Payne with the block. Now McBride. Covered by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Robinson. To the wing on the left. Some nice passing by New York here. Achua. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. 34 seconds left in the first half. Payne looking around. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Wallace. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Jones. Knicks with the rebound. McBride with the ball. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Payne.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Buckets.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Hartenstein is out there with Jones. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the small forward. Jones trying to get open. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Over to the left wing. There's a screen by Achua. 18 feet out. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 3. Jones sets the pick for Williams. Releases. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Williams has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Thunder. Pass to McBride. The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Joe passes to Williams. From outside the arc. Joe, good. Joe's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Joe on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Robinson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Williams finds Joe. 5 to shoot. Back to Wiggins. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Achua. New York trailing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Ryan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Wallace, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
McBride's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 3. Wiggins passes to Wallace. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Jones sets the pick for Wallace. Wallace with another miss. Knicks trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Achua. Here's Ryan, covered by Joe. Achua. Here's the break. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Jones. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Aaron Wiggins. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brunson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams sends a screen for Dort. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Can't cash in from close range. Dort against Hart. Dort passes to Williams. With 1 on the clock, and Williams slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely in. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Williams can't hit.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Bridges misses. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. For 3, Williams bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Oklahoma City. Here's Anunoby. And they get it back. Towns with the bucket.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Caruso against Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. One-on-one here. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Bridges, right side. Hart with a screen on Caruso. To the middle. Hart finds Anunoby. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Anunoby.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hart, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. And Williams, here we go. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Towns. A shot by Williams, no good. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Shoots over Bridges. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Back to Dort. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Here's Holmgren. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Jalen Brunson, second personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Second personal.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Brunson kicks to Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Misses the 3. Got a piece of it. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Holmgren at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So we see the Thunder get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.